Good day, viewers, and welcome to today's Sport Wrap Show. I'm your host, Ashwin Berry, unpacking the latest sports news. With that, let's get into today's hit list. Despite the cold front hitting Namibia over the past few days, the Momentum Namibia Youth Rugby Invitational Tournament at Windhoek High School's Vechop Stadium has been a great success. In the latest round of matches on Wednesday, we first saw Windhoek High School winning 60-0 against Saul Damon from Uppington. Let's hear what the two team captains as well as the player of the match had to say.
Hallo, ek is Anna en welkom terug by Gravity se From the Sideline waar ons heel eerste wedstryd op ons derde dag van hierdie toernooi nou plaasgevind het tussen Saul Damon en Via S waar die telling 62-0 was. Ek is verskriklik opgewonde om ons Electro Boost MVP speler van die wedstryd nader te roep, Kaiden Moller. Sy posisie is nommer 10. Kaiden, baie geluk. Het jy gedink toe jy vandag op hierdie veld draf dat jy as die Electro Boost MVP speler gekies gaan word?
Nee, Katie.
Glad jy daarvoor voorberei nie?
Ja, nee.
Maar maak dit jou opgewonde, is dit vir jou lekker om te weet jy en jou sportpotensiaal word raak gesien?
Ja.
Is daar enige iets wat jy daar buite vir die mense wil sê, hoe dit gevoel het toe jy jou naam oor die mikrofoon gehoor roep het? Skaam om te praat? Nou toe, ek gee vir jou hierdie trofee, en dan sê ek vir jou baie geluk, sterkte met die res van die toernooi vir jou vorentoe, hoor jy? Baie dankie. Hiermee roep ek nou ongelukkig ons verloorspan se kaptein van Saldoman nader. Jy kan maar nader kom, baie dankie. Dankie dat jy bietjie met my gaan gesels. Dis nou 'n slegte verloor, maar ek dink nie julle het enigstens met die intensie op die veld gekom vandag om so te verloor nie. Wat dink jy het verkeerd gegaan nou?
Wat ek dink wat verkeerd gegaan het is die boys het mekaar verloor en hulle het nie gepraat met mekaar en hulle het nie gespeel dit wat ons geoefen het, maar hulle het hulle bes probeer.
Hulle het nog steeds, ons kon dit sien op die veld. Ag, en dan moet altyd 'n verloorder wees en dan moet altyd 'n wenner wees. Al wat mens nou kan doen is jy kan leer hier uit. Julle moenie julle koppe laat sak nie, tel julle koppe op. Hoe dink jy gaan julle nou team talk en voorberei dan nou vir julle laaste wedstryd vir die week wat dan nou gaan voorlê?
Om meer te kyk na die foute waar ons fout begaan het en te kyk waar ons gelek het en wat ons gedoen het net meer harder doen. Dis wat ons.
Ek hou van jou positiewe energie. Dit is die rede hoekom jy kaptein is. Ek hoop jy kan jou manne se koppe optel vir die wedstryde wat voorlê. Hoor jy, baie dankie. Lekker dag. Nou toe met 'n weghardloop eindtelling skoor staan ek met die kaptein van VAS. Wow, 62-0. What a score. Het julle verwag julle gaan so ver wen vandag?
Kyk, ons het geweet ons het maandag se foute kom reggemaak en ons het dit verwag. Ons sal 'n goeie game hê. Dink ek en die man het vandag gepraat en gesê ons gaan moet regmaak na maandag en toe vat ons dit aan.
Is jou span seker verskriklik opgewonde oor hierdie wen wat hulle vandag? Dit gaan julle definitief 'n puntjie opsit daar op ons as ons môre weer die log standing kyk.
Ja, nee, ek dink dit sal. Ja, ons kyk maar hoe gaan môre. Maar ek dink vandag was ons 'n goeie game. Ons gaan met smiles huis toe gaan. Ja, dankie.
Definitief 'n klomp trotse ouers en 'n klomp trotse ondersteuners wat hier op die paviljoen gesit het. Ons het julle almal se name gehoor soos wat hulle vir julle gecheer het. Eens baie geluk. Ek hoop jy en jou span rus verskriklik lekker vanaand en dat julle uitrus vir môre se wedstryd. Nou toe, dankie.
Staying with the Momentum Namibia Youth Rugby Invitational Tournament, the touring team of HTS Middelburg stormed to a 44-7 win against HTS Windhoek that took them to the top of the log. The post-match presentation went like this.
Hallo en welkom terug by Gravity se From the Sideline. Soos julle kan sien, is dit redelik koud. Die wind het alweer opgetel. Ons missies en ons serpies is aan, maar ons tweede wedstryd vir die dag is amptelik verby. En ek is verskriklik opgewonde om dan natuurlik Electro Boost se MVP speler van die wedstryd aan te wys en dit is Sinatla Siabella. Jy kan nader stap van HTS Middelburg. Jy was definitief soos wat daai commentator nou net gesê het, die twee toolboxe het vandag te mekaar gespeel en jy was die beste tool in die toolbox gewees. Het jy gedink toe jy vandag hier aankom dat jy gekies gaan word as die Electro Boost MVP speler?
Ek wil net sê all my spanmates as MVP players because without them I couldn't have done this and we performed together and played well as a team.
So humble and so kind. Listen, do you enjoy playing with your team and do you learn from each other?
Yes, we learn from each other, we trust each other, we love each other. We here to make friends and memories, and they make it easier for everyone.
But listen, you absolutely deserve the shine that's on your shoulders right now. You had a brilliant game. I would like to give you this and tell you congratulations and that I hope you have a spectacular rest of the tournament. Enjoy your evening. Nou toe, ek roep dan nou nader, ongelukkig ons verloorspan vir vandag. Kiestings kom nader. Luister, dit was 'n goeie game gewees, hoor jy? Julle kan julle koppe trots hoog hou. Hoe het jy gevoel, het jy in jou span gevaar met die wedstryd wat julle nou gespeel het?
It wasn't that difficult. It's just our team, there was a lot of miscommunications, and that's what led to the loss. But we're going to keep our heads up high and hope for the best for the upcoming games.
You know, the best thing about these types of games are that you can learn and you can improve. Do you think you guys will be having a chat about the game today and see where you can make better improvements for the games that are ahead?
Most definitely we will. Some veranderings doen en ons sal ook ons structure verbeter vir die volgende games.
Listen, Kiestings, I have very big admiration for your positive energy every time that I have a talk to you. Keep your head high and then I will definitely be seeing you tomorrow again. Have a good evening. Nou toe, ons wenspan kaptein kan nader staan. HTS Middelburg het vandag gewen teen HTS Windhoek 44-7. Baie geluk. Ons het natuurlik gister julle game gekyk en ons het geweet julle het opgetel en briljante rugby gespeel, maar weer eens het julle vandag bewys dat julle goed saam as 'n span gel. Hoe was dit vir julle gewees om vandag teen HTS Windhoek te speel?
Ja, soos die voor daai kaptein nou gesê, daar's net 2 takke. En ons het nou bewys wie se tag, maar dis maar so 'n trein wat begin. As hy eers aan die gang is dan hou hy nie op nie.
Dis 'n goeie geoliede trein daai, nê. Gaan julle weer vanaand, julle is môre af. Julle rus 'n bietjie môre. Vanaand kan julle lekker as 'n span bymekaar kom dan vir dit wat wag dan nou Vrydag as julle weer gaan speel, gaan julle bietjie strategize om dan net nog beter performance te hê teen Vrydag.
Ja nee, kyk ek dink ons gaan die manne môre die dag afgee, die lywe net bietjie rus. En dan sal ons seker die veld weer vat en maar ietsie nuuts uitwerk. Kyk.
Net luister baie dankie en weer eens baie geluk. Ek hoop julle rus lekker vanaand en môre en dan sien ek julle weer Vrydag.
Now, Windhoek Affis won a tightly contested match on Wednesday evening, beating UXI Western Province Rugby Academy by 21 points to 15. The player of the match was Walter Otto, who played at flank for Windhoek Affis.
Wat 'n opwindende wedstryd het ons nou gekyk tussen UXI en WAP. Nee, wil ek begin om te sê WAP het gewen 21-15 en so verwelkom ek ons Electro Boost MVP speler van hierdie wedstryd, Walter Otto. Jy kan maar nader stap. Luister, baie geluk, hoor jy? Het jy gedink toe jy vanaand op die veld gedraf dat jy gaan gekies word as die Electro Boost MVP speler?
Nee, Tannie.
Is dit vir jou 'n ongelooflike eer?
Dit is 'n groot eer, Tannie.
Om jou alles in te sit, absoluut wanneer jy speel en dan sien die mense jou potensiaal raak.
Ja, Tannie, dit is en ek sou dit nie sonder my.
Now, with one round of matches still to go on Thursday afternoon and evening, today we see HCS Middelburg leading the log of 8 teams, having won 2 of their 3 matches. Windhoek High School has been the standout performer out of the Namibian contestants, having won both of their first 2 matches. As expected, Paarl Boys High also kept a winning record in 3 matches so far and are currently in 3rd position. 3 matches are to be played on Thursday. First up, we'll see Windhoek High School taking on the UXI Western Province Academy team at 3 p.m. Match 2 will see Windhoek Affis taking on the struggling visitors from Uppington High School, Saul Diamond, at 25 minutes before 5 p.m. And then the main match of the day, Samsung Windhoek High School facing the always formidable challenge of Paarl Boys High with the kickoff time at 10 past 6 p.m. Zoom In is up next after our visit to the marketplace. Let's zoom in on some football news. African Stars Football Club have made their intentions clear that they not only intend participating in the CAF Champions League, but they plan to be serious contenders. The reigning Deb Marine Namibia Premier League champions today released this video announcing their addition of a new head coach to lead their upcoming continental campaign. His name is Prince George Coffey from Ghana. Let's have a look.
African Stars Football Club has made a strategic move by bringing in a new head coach with a CAF A license to bolster their coaching staff ahead of the CAF Champions League campaign. Prince George Coffey, a highly experienced soccer mentor, has been chosen to lead the club in its pursuit of glory in the prestigious CAF Champions League this season.
I've been following African Stars soccer club for some time now, and I know them to be a very big club in the southern part of Africa, specifically in Namibia. The biggest club in Namibia has a huge support base, and fantastic players as well. So honestly, I am honored to be part of this family, and I look forward to working very hard, taking character, resilience, and tenacity into consideration. I believe that with all that I've mentioned, we'll be able to accomplish the mission ahead of us. The mission is to try as much as possible to qualify African Stars Soccer Club to the group stage of the CAF Champions League for the first time.
Prince George Coffey, the newly appointed head coach of African Stars Football Club, is a seasoned professional with an impressive coaching background. Coach Coffey has been actively involved in coaching since 1994, a massive, extensive knowledge and expertise along the way. Known for his versatility and tactical prowess, Coach Coffey has honed his skills in player development and game tactics throughout his career. He has had coaching stints at various levels, starting from grassroots football and progressing all the way to the international stage. Notable coaching assignments include Ghana, India, and Togo, amongst others.
We scouted him as a team. Had interviews with more than 5 coaches, similarly qualified, and we have resolved as a team to hire him because he is both a competition coach and a developmental coach, and has high credentials with on the scouting side of things. So we think our team needs him where we are now.
We spoke to Mr. Patrick Kauta, the chairman of African Stars Football Club, who shed some light on the rigorous process undertaken to find the perfect candidate for this crucial role. Additionally, Mr. Mabosa Fries, a league representative, elaborated on the prerequisite for participation in the CAF Champions League and highlighted how Coach Coffey's appointment fulfills one of the crucial requirements. With the appointment of Coach Prince George Coffey, African Stars Football Club has made a significant stride in strengthening its coaching staff ahead of its CAF Champions League campaign. The club's chairman assures fans and stakeholders that this decision was made after thorough consideration and evaluation of numerous candidates. As we eagerly await the start of the CAF Champions League, all eyes will be on African Stars Football Club and their newly formed coaching team. Will their collective expertise propel the club to new heights? Only time will tell.
We'll take a short break and we'll be back with Spotify. Chess player Dante Beukers, Namibia's international master, left the country recently for Serbia to undergo preparatory matches ahead of the Chess World Cup in Baku. From 7 July until this coming Saturday, he's taking part in the 16th International Chess Festival Parasin 2023 in Parasin, Serbia, which saw 126 players from 27 countries competing. Dante played 5 matches, which saw him scoop 3 wins, 2 draws and lose once. His manager, Berdian Beukers, commented that Dante composed himself quite well after losing in the first round. It has been a rather slow start for him, but he is slowly getting back into the tournament and is optimistic for the rest of the rounds. In round 6, for the first time in this tournament, Dante will play against a higher-rated opponent, the 7th seed IM Kartikeyan Ajay from India. Our Le Rugby Joe segment is up next.
Get more value with the biggest deals at WB. Get 3 times 2-liter Fanta for $50. 250-gram Rick Coffee for just $41.99. 2-kilogram Real Good Mixed Chicken for $86.99. 2-kilogram Quality Select Rice for $29.99. Plus 2-kilogram Sky Washing Powder for just $39.99. You always get more at Burman Brock. We care. Burman Brock.
The Namibia national rugby squad was hard at work again this last week before departing to Swakopmund on Friday. Let's take a brief look.
Numbers. Let's go.
Into rugby and the club that you presently play for, just briefly.
Brief. First started playing rugby at the age of 9 years old in Pioneers Park Primary School. First started playing that because there was no football, so that's how I got into rugby, and I'm currently at US Montauban in France.
Okay, so obviously the Rugby World Cup is coming up, that's why we're having this interview, engaging with you guys. What goes through your mind every day when you wake up as you prepare for this prestigious tournament?
Well, it's obviously a pleasure to play in a competition of this caliber, so every day in my mind it's just about getting here to practice and trying to be better individually, and which will make the team a better team, so yeah, that's my focus.
Okay, now apart from the team setup in terms of the
All right, up next, Ari Hochad presents an overview of what's happening on the international sports scene in globetrotting. And from me, Ashwin Berry, see you tomorrow.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news and starting off with cycling news first. The Tour de France that continues, it was stage 11, there's going to be 21 stages. The Tour finishes on the 23rd of July. Stage 11 was quite a flat stage in the end, or the latter stages of the stage, and it was in the end Jasper Philipsen of Denmark that won it in a sprint. It was his fourth stage win for the 2023 cycle race. He had a powerful sprint in the end. He beat Dylan Groenewegen to the line, and in third position was Phil Bauhaus. General classifications, it is still Jonas Vingegaard of Denmark that is leading. His combined time, 46 hours, 34 minutes and 27 seconds. He's still leading by 17 seconds by Tadej Pogačar. Both of them had the same time in stage 11. And it is Jay Hindley in the third position, 2 minutes 40 seconds behind them in third position. Stage 12 will be very intriguing. It's going to be from Rhone to Belleville, and the distance will be 168 kilometers. It is significant because there will be 5 categorized climbs, so it is possible that one of Jonas Vingegaard or Tadej Pogačar might come to the fore and make an attempt to break away for the lead. Continuing international sports news with tennis news, it is Wimbledon that continue, and it is semi-finals time. It is coming closer to the finals on this weekend, and good news for Africa is that Tunisia's Ons Jabeur, she's through to the semi-final. She played against Elena Rybakina. The two of them played in the final in 2022 with Rybakina winning, but this time it's Ons Jabeur. She came out victorious in the quarter-final, and she beat Rybakina by 6-7, 6-4 and 6-1 to advance to the semi-final. In the semi-final, she will play Aryna Sabalenka, and Sabalenka, the second seed, will be a tough game for Ons Jabeur because Sabalenka beat Madeline Keys of the United States, 25 seed. She beat her by 6-2 and 6-4 quite convincingly. In the men's section, it is the semi-finals that also been determined. It was Carlos Alcaraz, number 1 seed. He beat Holger Rune by 7-6, 6-4, 6-4 to advance to the semi-finals. And it is Alcaraz that will play against Daniil Medvedev. He's the number 3 seed. Daniil Medvedev had a tough 5-set game against Christian Eubanks of the United States. He beat him by 6-1 in the 5th set. The other semi-final will be played against Yannick Sinner. He's the number 6 seed, and also the defending champion, Novak Djokovic, he's 2nd seed. And continuing with cricket news, it is the Women's Ashes that is between England and Australia that continued, and a good result for England. England won the first of the 350 over ODIs, one-day internationals. They won it in Bristol by 2 wickets, and that means that in the Ashes points system they have 6 points all. That is Australia and England. It's Australia that won the first test, the one only test, and they also after that it was England that won the 2 T20 internationals, and there's 2 50 over internationals left in the series. And for England to win, they need to win both of these games to win the Ashes, and Australia just need to win one of the last 2 games. The second 50 over ODI will be played on Sunday, that is in Southampton. So what happened in the first game? It is Australia that batted first, 263 for the loss of 8 wickets, with Beth Moody scoring 81 runs. And then England scored 267 for the loss of 8. And the big hero in that run chase was Heather Knight, that scored unbeaten 75. To close off today's international sports news, it is rugby news. The Springbok captain, Eben Etzebeth, seems to be staying on in New Zealand. He's the captain for Saturday's game against the All Blacks, but his father passed away a few days ago. It was expected that he will return to South Africa, but no news yet from the team management of South Africa. So it seems like Eben Etzebeth will lead the Springboks this coming Saturday when they play against the All Blacks in Auckland. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day, and we talk again international sport tomorrow. Goodbye.